Hey, man, let's just get right into it, man. Night of Champions, man. Fresh off of Night of Champions. It finally happened. They went to, what is it, Saudi Arabia? What was it? Riyadh. Throughout all the chaos that's been happening for these last 2 weeks with the president and everything, they finally made it happen. 2 successful events, SmackDown, and then the Night of Champions, man. But shoot, let's just get right into it, man. Night of Champions, they actually kicked it off with Cody Rhodes versus Randy Orton. And what was at stake here, man, in this matchup?
They were deciding who would become King of the Ring 2025.
King of the Ring 2025, the legendary Randy Orton, future Hall of Famer, and future Hall of Famer, legendary Cody Rhodes, man, for the King of the Ring title. Wasn't you telling me something about Randy lost last year at King of the Ring? Tell me about that.
Yeah, he lost last year against Gunther.
Yeah, so Randy just lost King of the Ring last year, so he really wanted to get a victory. They went back and forth, had a lot of good moments. Randy was not kicking out at all. Cody caught him with 3-4 Cody cutters. He caught him with a bunch of moves. What did you think of the match, man?
It was a great match.
Great match. The crowd was singing both of their music song word for word, but really Randy. All those, are they Arabian? I don't know what you would call them, but they were singing Randy Orton theme song line for line, and they were singing Cody's too. They out of everybody, they sang those the most, but it was a good matchup. He hit him with some Cody cutters and the crossroads. Randy was kicking out. Randy caught him with a RKO. They was going at it, man, and it was a great match, but Cody got him. Cody, he did his thing. And it was just one point in the match where Randy was going to punt kick him, and he had to think about it, but he went through with it. It got reversed and stuff, and it just, Cody, man, he just beat him off of pure skill. Because Randy, he still got it, even though at this age, man. But Cody beat him and became the King of the Ring. He never actually put the crown on at the actual moment when you show him, when he's winning and he holding up the crown. He didn't put it on that moment, but man, how you feel about Cody Rhodes becoming the King of the Ring, man?
It is one of the best things that could happen in WWE, especially in a place like Saudi Arabia.
Yes, man, King Cody. I don't think he ever won a King of the Ring since he's been wrestling. Just a couple of years ago, he was with AEW. Now he has been champion. He has been tag team champion. Now he's the King of the Ring. Cody he just had a baby. He doing his thing right now, man. So we just gonna jump in the next match, man. We had a street fight between Rhea Ripley, aka Mommy, versus who?
Raquel Rodriguez.
And what is Raquel Rodriguez? One half of the tag team championship. If y'all don't know, Liv, she dislocated her shoulder a couple of weeks ago, like 2-3 weeks ago. And she expected to be out for like 6 months. So she came out there with both of the titles, and man, they actually had a pretty good match, like 2 powerhouses, man. Who did you have winning this match, man?
Honestly, Raquel.
Yeah, I did too. I thought Raquel was gonna win, but Rhea she showed a lot of time, a lot of points in the match, but she was just faster than her, man, just fresher than her. Rhea's still young, man. Raquel kind of up there in age, but she's still a good competitor. But and speaking of that, all the women since they in where they at again?
Saudi Arabia.
They they all had their bodysuits. Rhea Ripley and Raquel had similar bodysuits, like the all blacked out. Rhea's was more like leather and stuff, but it was one point in this match. Who came out and tried to who interrupted the match, man?
Roxanne Perez.
Roxanne Perez came out, and man, what ended up happening to her, man?
She got put in the trash can.
And then she got punted like a football. Rhea did her so dirty, man. She was trying to come out and show her judgment. She like the new member of Judgment Day. I feel like she like Liv replacement. She had to come out there. She helped Raquel and stuff. It still didn't work, man. Rhea ended up setting the table on the corner. And what happened from there, man?
She riptided Raquel Rodriguez off the table.
It was at one point you probably thought she was gonna go through the table, but how it was sliding on the top rope, the ref kind of had to hold it up, so she did it off the table, and that was enough because the impact of her hitting that mat, like that velocity of her, how big she is, them dropping down together at the same time. Rhea was able to get that pin easy, and she secured another win. The crowd was going crazy. You know, they was definitely cheering for Rhea, man. But that was a good street fight. How often do you get to see a street fight, and then especially with two women? But the next fight, man, one of I believe a match that should not have been on the card at all. We already know this was a replacement match. We was actually this match right here. We were supposed to have in this third match of the night. We were supposed to have Dominic Mysterio against who?
AJ Styles.
Against AJ Styles for the what?
The Intercontinental Championship.
Yes, for the Intercontinental Championship. That didn't happen, man. Some people said Dominic Mysterio got injured. Some people said he turned down the fight. He didn't want to go to Saudi through everything. We don't know the exact reason, but we had Sami Zayn versus Karrion Kross, man. And I'm not gonna get too deep in this. You know, Karrion Kross, he came out with Scarlett. They went back and forth for a little bit. Do you got anything you want to say about this match?
All I can say is that it really was a waste of time, to be honest.
Yeah, there's so many. They could have had the Street Profits could have fought, defended their tag team match against their titles against the Y6 on this one. Tiffany and Nia could have fought. Zelina and who does Zelina fight for the title?
Julia.
They could have fought. So many. It's called Night of Champions for a reason. Why have Sami Zayn versus Karrion Kross? It was nothing at stake here. This was a pointless match. Worst match of the night, hands down, man. Let's just get past it. But who won this match, man?
Sami Zayn.
Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn won the match against Karrion Kross. Whoop-de-doo, man. But on to the next match, a match that actually mattered, man. Some beef behind it, a lot of family behind it, bloodline behind it, man. What was the next match?
Jacob Fatu versus Solo Sikoa.
And what was at stake here?
The United States Championship.
The United States Championship. This was a good match, man. I don't know if you would consider them two powerhouses, but these dudes, you know, they two big, fat, chubby Samoans doing their thing that move fast. Even though they got that weight on them, they move fast and they strong too. So they was going back and forth, really hit for hit. And they was just having a good match between them, man. But once again, you know, you find out that Solo Sikoa got a special power, man. He can spawn Samoans at any given time that he want, man. He been farming Samoans for a long time. Solo Sikoa has so much help back up, man. Who was the first person to come out and help Solo, man?
JC Mateo.
JC Mateo came out and helped him. And then, who else came to help him out?
The returning Tongaloa.
Tongaloa. If you didn't know, man, I'm a huge fan of Tongaloa, man. Tama Tonga, all of them, man. But I'm happy to see Tongaloa back. If you when you seen Tongaloa, he took that hood off, man. He had gray hair. He been gone for like 6-7 months now. He came back with gray hair, man. But he came out, did his thing, dropped Jacob. They used to be cool too. And then wasn't there somebody else who came out was like really the closing factor on all of this? Who was it that came out? Do you know?
I do not remember his name.
Goddamn, but we had like a long Jerry curl. Long, curly hair. And this nigga was like 7 feet tall. And he was getting Jacob, man. It reminded me of when Jacob and Solo and them used to do that to everybody. And they used to jump everybody. Tama Tonga, Tongaloa, Jacob, Solo. This was like karma happening to Jacob. Man, what you think about how this outcome played for this match?
It was honestly terrible.
I mean, yeah, you had Jacob winning, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I kind of had Jacob winning too, but man, Solo is just too much of a force. Like I said, man, he can spawn a Samoan out at any given time, man. He been farming Samoans for a long time, man. He doing this thing. You never know when he might pop out with a Samoan. He basically at this point, Solo Sikoa always got a Samoan up his sleeve, man. You never know. But he won the match easily. Once he had all that help, he just had to pretty much catch Jacob with one of the best Samoan spikes I ever seen. It flipped Jacob into a whole damn backflip. This Samoan fight spiked was so goddamn hard. Jacob, I don't even know if he's gonna be on SmackDown next week. He got spiked so goddamn hard. Who gonna help Jacob, man? But that's another story, man. But Solo won, got the easy pin, and Solo is the United States champion, man. And once again, the United States champion is not held by actual American. This it went from a Samoan to another Samoan. So that was what did you think about that match, man?
It was a great match.
All right, man. So we gonna get into the next match. One of our favorite matches. I know it's one of my favorite matches of the night. One of the top reasons why I wanted to watch Night of Champions, and I'm happy that she finally got a match, man. Who was fighting, man? What was the next match?
Asuka versus Jade Cargill.
And what was at stake at this match?
The 2025 Queen of the Ring.
Yes, man. Y'all heard me, man. This was the final season finale of this, basically. The tournament, the finalists. Asuka just came back versus the powerhouse Jade Cargill, man. And let me just tell you out the gate, and you knew this if you seen like SmackDown, because they was at Saudi the night before. Man, the crowd had nothing but hate for Jade, man. They booed her. They was silent on anything that she had to do. They definitely wanted Asuka to win, man. They cheered her all the way, clapped it, cheered her every time she did a move. They did not want Jade to win at all, man. But Jade didn't care. She came out and she had like storm gear, like the classic storm gear from like the 90s storm gear. She looked extra good. Everything was right now in the nice places. She had the white contacts in her eyes, the white hair. She was killing it, man. She was one of her best, I would say, PLE outfits or bodysuits ever, because you know they all have to wear bodysuits. One of her best outfits ever, man. What did you think of the match and Jade's and Asuka's bodysuits and performance, man? What you think of that?
It was a great match along with some excellent performances.
Another thing, man, I know a lot of haters are going to be hating on Jade, man. At the end, there was some questionable things going on as far as the finisher and the pin. You can call it a botch, you can call it what you want, man. People make mistakes. Everybody's human. People tired. People get slippery. All kind of stuff happen, man. Jade, she didn't quite grab her how she wanted to, but she readjusted real quick, corrected it, and then threw up in that Jade, caught her, got the pin for the win. And as far as the pin itself, like I said, she was tired. She already hurt her leg. She leaned back. Asuka's legs were still up, so she was still susceptible to that pin. And Jade won, man. She the queen of the ring, man, just like that. This is one of Jade's biggest accolades since she been in the WWE. First was becoming the women's tag team champion with Bianca Belair, and this one, when she became queen of the ring, she didn't need Bianca for this, and now she queen of the ring, and she'll be seeing Tiffany real soon at SummerSlam. Y'all already know that's gonna be crazy, man. But that was a good match. Jade versus Asuka. Asuka did her thing, but Jade came out on top, man. Come on, how could Asuka's gonna beat Jade? Jade and Bianca destroy Asuka, and who was that? Kairi Sane for them titles? Easily. We already know what this was gonna be. If Naomi didn't jump in, or somebody wasn't gonna break it out, or a Kabuki Warrior was gonna step in, Jade can beat her 10 times over any day on any given weekend, any day. But the finale, man, it was only 6 matches on this card tonight. The final match of the night, man, the main event everybody was waiting for. John Cena versus who, man?
CM Punk.
CM Punk, man. CM Punkity Punk from Chicago, man. Y'all already know. AJ Lee husband. That guy right there who wears the beads and was running around feuding with Drew McIntyre for like 2 years, man. Y'all know who I'm talking about. Versus John Cena, man. The best champion, the greatest champion, they say, of all time, man, on his 17th title run. From out the gate, man, it was a good match. They was going back and forth. A lot of people came out in the middle of this match, man. You let us know some of the names that came out in the midst of John Cena and CM Punk battling. What's some of the names that came out?
In the midst of them fighting, we seen Seth Rollins interfere with the match, and he had Paul Heyman, Bronson Reed, and Braun Breaker with him.
Who else, man?
Penta.
And who else?
Sami Zayn.
Sami Zayn. Was there anybody else who we missing?
That's it.
That's a lot of people, man. I think, who came out first? Sami Zayn?
Penta did.
Penta came out first. Then Sami Zayn came out. Then Seth Rollins came out, man. I ain't gonna lie, I'm not a big fan of Seth Rollins, but when he came out with Paul Heyman with that briefcase, Bronson Reed, Braun Breaker, man, they looked cool as hell, man. They looked like they was ready for straight war. And Paul Heyman had to, man, that was a scene right there. That was a classic moment. It was going down, man. They was going back and forth, man. Seth Rollins tried to cash in the Money in the Bank right there, man. Cena called, who's the referee that Cena knocked, like, football tackled?
Charles Robinson.
Man, hey, Charles Robinson, man, if you hear this, man, are you okay, man? I feel sorry for you. John Cena didn't have to knock him over like that, man. He could have just stopped him. He knocked that man over. He didn't deserve all of that, man. But who got whacked up in the head with the damn suitcase?
CM Punk did.
CM Punk got hit by the suitcase with Seth Rollins. John Cena caught him. I think he threw him out, man. And to sum it all up, man, John Cena got that pin for the win and beat CM Punk, man. Like I predicted. We knew this was gonna happen, man. CM Punk ain't stopping John Cena. You seen what happened last week, couple of weeks ago on SmackDown? How he slammed that man through a table. CM Punk is literally dead for like 15 minutes. He stayed on a broken table, slumped over, head hanging over for like 15 minutes straight. He weak as hell, man. John Cena way better than CM Punk, man. I'm sorry for all y'all CM Punk fans, but it is what it is. It happened, man. So we had Cody winning. We had Rhea Ripley winning. We had Sami Zayn winning. Solo winning. Jay winning. And John Cena winning, man. Out of the 6 matches, man. This is. What do you think of the Night of Champions, man? What did you think of it, man?
It was Saudi Arabia's best pay-per-view.
Better than Crown Jewel?
Yes.
Oh wow, and we're gonna have more content on this in the future, man. But just quick, what's your quick thought? What do you think about Royal Rumble being there at Saudi Arabia, 2026 Royal Rumble? What you think about that?
I don't actually know. All I know is that it's gonna be good.
Yeah, man. If y'all haven't heard, man, Saudi Arabia. What's the city again? Riyadh is going to host the 2026 Royal Rumble, man. So imagine that. That's going to be crazy, man. But thanks for rocking with us, y'all, man. I enjoyed Night of Champions. We enjoyed it, man. But up next, y'all already know, man, some of the best pay-per-views of the year finna come up. Evolution. If you an NXT fan, Great American Bash. Then we got Saturday night main event. And Evolution, man. Evolution. That's going to be fire, man. So y'all stay in tune, man. Rock with us.